Noob Jam. Hello, and welcome back to the fabulous Fear Machine. Let us continue. That was impressive, Santos. All of Isla Verde has fallen under your spell. So can we say that your people have finally conquered their promised land? Yes, God has kept his promise, and now from Isla Verde I'll be able to throw open the gate of paradise to my people. Consumating? My mission as their messiah, once and for all, is so close to being a reality. Let's keep going. Take a break, Santos. You know that I first have to ask you some questions. You have to cultivate the virtue of patience. You have to learn from one of the characters in that book you're always carrying. Let's see, what was that guy's name? Humpty Dumpty? Santa Claus? No, wait. Now I remember his name. I'm referring to the saintly, hard-working, patient Job. Your jokes don't offend me anymore, Killian. Over time, I've learned to ignore your crude blaspheming of the Bible. So go ahead, ask whatever you need to know. Well, let's start here. Oh look, the people of Santos working hand in hand with the inhabitants of Isla Verde. Isn't that a lovely picture of Christian brotherhood and charity? The Almighty sent us here for a reason. His will has preordained. And that these noble savages would achieve salvation by joining my people was too. But it took so much bloodshed to achieve your goals, Santos. Was it really worth it? Tell me, all those people who died, weren't they also, as your book says, God's children? Remember Sodom and Gomorrah, Kirlian? The Almighty hand did not tremble when he smote those sinners. We have cleansed this island of faithless beasts, and we did it because that was his will. And that thing about thou shalt not kill, I'd say that book of yours was very clear on that subject. Or perhaps God has changed the rules, and now murderers also get into heaven. And his voice said, "May no man dare to judge the act of the chosen people, because it is my divine hand that leads them to victory." Well, I get the impression that your wife Zoe isn't too enthusiastic about your bloody victory. What's going on, Santos? Trouble in paradise? A Messiah needs a traitor, and a cross. Jesus had Judah Iscariot, and I have Zoe Lane. I'll never tire of repeating it, Kirlian. Everything, absolutely everything is preordained. Well, in that case, Hosanna Santos. The end of your journey approaches, and we now have everything we need to continue. Good. Let's see. Messianism or delusion? Tell me, which ingredient will work best in the machine? Well, let's see. Messianism towards the kingdom of God provide 5 destiny essence each time the flame changes. Destiny essence? Could be strong delusion. A miracle worker lets you change at no cost the resource implanted. I'd rather have this, because swapping out what I'm putting down, I don't have that problem too much, but this could be very helpful. Yeah, let's take Messianism. Plus the gear look cool. Now let's go on with the story. After conquering Isla Verde, Santos had to carefully prepare his last step, opening the gates of paradise and leading all his people there by the hand. Isn't that what one imagine any good messiah should do? Well, let's see. How do we do such a thing then? Santos Island 1 year later, huh? Well, it doesn't seem worse for wear, so far. So, the Great Ascension, on how the preacher Santos opened the gate of paradise and led all his people to them. Okay, so it's all the same thing, it just needs 100% fear everywhere. Convince the population of Santos Island to take part in the Great Ascension ceremony and make it happen. Oh, they're gonna drink the Kool-Aid, aren't they? Alright then. Lila, you've always been with me since the beginning, and I see no reason for this to change. Let's keep going. An entire year has now passed since you conquered the country, Santos. Wow, times fly, don't you agree? And so many things have happened in these months. The Almighty's will has been manifested with great intensity on our blessed island. And how? As you'll recall, Dan Brudek had a little setback, and the economic aid from the United States stopped coming. So your promised land now lies in ruins, and this situation has made some of your people uneasy. Besides, not everyone is so keen on the idea of the Great Ascension you've been preparing for a month. There are people who have now lost their faith in you, Santos. Nonsense. You and I know they're a minority. The vast majority of my people are still with me. And seeing my wish fulfilled is now just a question of time. Everyone should know that the Great Ascension will take them to the gates of paradise. And I know that God's will and the power of the machine will help me convince them. Hallelujah, brother. The apotheosis of your story is near. And I can assure you that the staggering feat of Santos the Messiah of the chosen people will be remembered for a long time to come. Now it is time to finish what's been started, and for your people to assume its divine and glorious destiny. The machine and its agent are ready. Tell me, Santos, are you? As ready as Jesus when he passed through the wall of the city of Jerusalem. Well then, our boat's on fire. Alright. Oh, now it's Santos Island. It's no longer... Alright. Well, all of them are the same, so let's just slap those wherever. I guess my starting location might be important. Medicinal water. You don't say, you don't say. Okay. I can start anywhere, but I've noticed that this area only has one key, and so does this one. So I have more chance to spread the fear in those two regions. And here there's this. So I'm gonna start here, I guess. Yeah, slap it down right in the middle here, because why not? Although... let's do this. Alright. Discovering Devil's Horn. Logging camp. Oh, there's people in the logging camp this time around. Armed follower protect the entrance to this region. In fact, several surveillance posts dot the road that cross Devil's Horn. As you know, it is very important to ensure that no troublemaker interfere with the work being done in the heart of the jungle, Master. Is it? Is it now? Well, let's see. Medicinal water. The healing power of our most precious resources. Either the fire of destruction or filth and corruption. Well, then we got options, I guess. Whichever one would be fine, I suppose. It hits... So do I want the power or do I want the form to spread more? I'm gonna go with the form, I think. The fire of destruction. Because why not? Really? Santos Island New Bulletin. Paradise is ever closer. Santos is our new messiah, our guide and the pilot of our destiny. Sure he is. Bokawa Distillery. Yellow and purple. The 10th of the Freeman's old camp have been turned into distillation laboratory. The yellow jumpsuit everyone is wearing give this place a surreal air. Following the order of the 4 women, several people are transporting a freshly sealed drum to the main storage area. Let's interrogate. We've optimized the Bakawa's extraction method using cutting-edge technology, the 4-woman tells me proudly. Know what? I was an industrial engineer in the US, and when I heard Santos call, I didn't hesitate to come here with my whole family. I'm very proud to be part of this dream, she confessed to me with emotion. Good stuff, good stuff. So now, I would like to flip this to the fire of destruction. The reason why is because I see I have 10 power here and I have only 5 here. It's teeny tiny, but it's just how I feel. So, let us get to work, shall we? It needs 6s, right? It needs 7. Well, 2 cycle will do it. Boop. Here we go. Hello. Followers Vigil. The most fanatical of your people gather regularly to pray and ask God for the great ascension to arrive soon. We are the people of Santos. May our destiny be fulfilled, they exclaim in their prayers. Alright then. And rubbish. And then flip it. Crystalline purity become fire of destruction. Pyromaniacs. On that hypnotic dance of flame in the air. Alright. Well, then go up in here and tell me what's up. Seems this one's pretty positive for me so far, so let's see what happens. Oh. I can join their village for even more destiny. Our wife! I can't let you continue with your diabolical plans, Santos. What will happen to our children? What will happen to all of our people? Many of us are starting to awaken from your spell, and we're going to put an end to this nightmare you're leading us into. Well... Well, here's a good place where I could have swapped that. It would have been good. What to do? So we're gonna have to deal with this. I guess I'm just not gonna join this, even though it would have been a good thing. Although I do have time to explore the city, I guess. There. Discovering land of copper. Mining town. The graffiti in the city wall are a good indication of your people's state of mind. Hundreds of pro-Santo slogan are mixed with a handful of very critical comments. You are a messiah for the majority, but also a dangerous madman for silent minority, master. Fair enough, fair enough. Also, let's deal with our wife real quick. Because I feel like she's gonna do something unfortunate for us. So let's figure this out. Threaten her violently, expel her from your people. Well, I wish we could have peacefully killed her, but I guess that's not an option. Well, I'll take that, I guess. You don't scare me anymore, Santos. I've discovered that God no longer speaks through you, so I'm leaving our home and taking my children with me. There are now dozens of people disillusioned with you. We will put an end to your reign of terror, husband. No, you won't. You can't. I have the power of the machine on my side. Yes, I need an agent. Go there, agent. Do this, please. Oh. Who will be our nemesis this time around? Let us see. In a minute. Pyromaniac. Well, I see heat and flammable, so I'm feeling that those fits pretty well. Storm sharp music, skull, blind, alien, accident, coffin, kitchen, obsession. Well, flammable. If I have to say, flammable in heats, probably. But then what would be the last one? I would either say accident or obsession. Mostly obsession, I think, because they're obsessed with fire, right? You know what? I have confidence that I am correct. Let's go. Yes! That heady odor of smoke and ash. With the arrival of summer, neighborhood group are demanding surveillance to prevent arson attacks and other acts of vandalism. Fair enough, fair enough. Cha-cha-cha-ching. Hello. Wait, I'm gonna get 2 people here? Here your agent to help you. Good, good. I love it when you do that. What is this? Oh, follower vigil. The most fanatical of your people gather regularly to pray and ask God for the great ascension to arise soon. Paul Santos, may our destiny be fulfilled, they exclaim in their prayer. I'm gonna have you explore this instead. Cemetery. Holy Innocents. The cemetery has grown exponentially in recent months. As I stroll around it, I kick a ball that was some other toys on top of a group of small white gravestone. Unfortunately, it rolls to the bottom of a mass grave. Let's check out the mass grave, I guess. I peer into the deep pits. Piled on the bottom, dozens of swollen corpses are rotting in the infernal heat of Santos Island. They are the remain of members of your people that tried to escape the island in precarious improvised raft, master. Well then. They messed up now, didn't they? They shouldn't have done that. Alright. Oh, I can put an oleum bomb down here. I almost didn't notice. Alright. Imperial neighborhood. Well then. Places have changed ever so slightly. I kinda like that they actually retouched their images. Dozens of vigilantes are posted on the perimeter of the old army barrack, which now hold the cache of weapons you brought with you from the US. Judging from the resources mobilized, this is clearly one of the mainstay of your church, master. Alrighty then. Now we can act on this. Once something happens. Also figure this out. We are losing faith, coerced, lie, manipulated. Some of your people are starting to see the many sins on your records. What if their messiah is actually a fraud and opportunist? Their loss of faith in you can only be harmful to our interest, Master. Yes, indeed it can. And you can level up. Yes, please. My island, my prison. With the fortune I amass, I bought my own island, and what was supposed to be an oasis of freedom turned into a den of pirates, criminals, and slaves. The world closed in on me like a shark trap, and I never sailed again. Well then, only once more. I knew it. Insurgency against Santos. Zoe Lane, Santos' wife and former right hand, 30 years of age. She's 30? Why does she have such discolored hair like this? You know what? I don't know what she's done with her hair. Maybe she tried to do a color and she messed it up. It happened. Description. Rebel movement made up of the former member of the people of Santos, disenchanted with the direction of the televangelist and his government. Objective. Liberate the island from oppression and hunger. And above all, towards your plan for the Great Ascension. Indeed. Dwelling of the Messiah. Well, let's go for it, I guess. Santos, husband of mine, you must reconsider. I don't want to be your enemy, but I can't let you drag all of our people into the abyss. Our rebellion is not improvised. I have on my side more people than you think. We've been silent witnesses to your madness for a long time, and I can assure you that there will be plenty more rebels if you go forward with your plans. But there's still time to fix things. Abandon those diabolical dreams. Let's you and me, working hand in hand, go back to taking care of our people. Well, what would he say? Would he care about the people supporting her? He would probably be upset about this, but he might be curious about her plan. So you've been conspiring for a long time. I should have realized it. You've been plotting your betrayal for a month. And what is it that you hope to accomplish with this rebellion? Your dirty and manipulative Jezebel. Santos, for as long as I've known you, I've been a privileged witness to your gradual descent into madness and rage, and I hardly recognize you, husband. But this crazy idea of the Great Ascension goes beyond all imaginable limits. We, the rebel, will put an end to it, and then we'll make amends to this island for all the evil that has been done to it. We'll remain vigilant and on guard. You won't get your way this time, Santos. I don't know about that. Ascension Committee. Alright, it's exactly what I thought. Each region has an Ascension Committee that meets regularly to report on its progress. If the committee is considered that the region is already prepared for the big day, they will wait to receive your final message. If not, the region committee will have another meeting after a while. Okay. Home sweet home. Zoe's allies are a mystery. We don't know who they are or where they're hiding. So I started looking in the most logical place, your residence, the former presidential palace. Let's see, I could spy on Zoe's former secretary, or I could poke around in the belonging your wife left behind when she departed. Well, spy on our secretary, I guess. The machine doesn't pay traitors. I follow him closely all day. I don't see anything suspicious until mid-afternoon when he disappeared to talk to one of the cooks. They whisper something about Zoe and mention two locations, a communication post and an abandoned farm. Obviously, the traitor are already locked up in the re-education center, Master. Good. Very good. Well, what I want is this. Alright, now, neutralize the event, and I need candles. Ah, well, let's get candles, I guess. If they ask me for the same resources, I have it now. Alright, you. Yes, give it to me. Santos Island, new bulletin. The Messiah himself joined the latest vigil by his followers. People, our destiny is even closer to being fulfilled. Alright, now this. Done. Lose faith can only be harmful to your interest. Oh yeah, I've already read that. The promise of the Great Ascension has managed to diffuse your people's anger for now, Master. Good, good, good. Oh, there you are. Well, go and do that. And now, level up. The final one, too. Finis Gloria Mundi. But the stone also brought me its curse. My body started to feel the pain of every living thing, the agony of every particle, the tragedy behind the death of every atom. And my sanity broke into so many pieces that not even the wisest of men would be capable of putting it back together. Curse. Alright. Madness. When losing your head is worse than losing your mind. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gotta say. Could probably put it there, I guess. It's free. Alright. You go explore this, will you? You. Home sweet home, the former presidential palace seems like a good place to look for clues about Zoe and her followers. Besides, when Zoe took off, suddenly she left many of her belongings here. Finding interesting information will be as easy as shooting fish in a barrel, Master. Well, let's inspect Zoe's thing. Dear Diary, I looked through Zoe's personal effects, books, clothing, boxes brought from the US. I could write her biography based on an analysis of the things that accompanied her in your wandering. And then I come upon a small treasure, her personal diary. Your wife's innermost thoughts are now in our hands, Master. Zoe's diary. We will make her innermost feeling public, an interesting stain on her credibility. Is it now? Is it? Well, let's keep going, I guess. Isla Verde Museum. Clay gods. After you came to power, many of your followers ransacked Isla Verde's museum, and the first thing they did was destroy all the pagan idols. For people with such faith in the one true God, it's strange how a few simple clay figures can still inspire such fear in them, Master. It is, isn't it? Well then, let's see now. There is no longer a specific fear of something. What do we want? I really shouldn't be doing this here, because I really need to spread it here first. You know what? You're right, me. I really need to be doing that, shouldn't I? Well then, I just need a few candles. I need one candle. But first, let me read this. Word of mouth against Santos. Zoe's followers have infiltrated the population and seek to gradually undermine his support. Water and rock. Her initial strategy is to slowly erode your influence. Zoe must be handled very carefully, Master. Yes, she probably should be. Indeed. Yes? Animal Farm. The rebels we captured in the palace spoke of this supposedly abandoned farm, although up close it doesn't look that way at all. Someone has cleaned and cleared the land, and there's an enormous log shed that seemed to have been refurbished, and smoke is coming out of the house chimney. Explore the house. The First Lady. I slip into the building and I find several of Zoe's collaborators taking care of the sole inhabitant of the house. Khadija, the widow of assassinated President Gamal Ahmadi, and their 2 children. The rebels have brought them to the island from exile, and they're hiding them here on this farm, Master. Okay. That's a little bit weird for someone that isn't evil to do. But alright. Bunnell Plain. In just a year, your people have turned the region coffee plantation into Bakawa field. Unquestionably a major triumph of your agricultural policy. The air is suffused with the smell of the plant, and it makes my eyes and throat stings quite badly, Master. Dan Brudek Elementary School. So that's what it become. Alright. Let's see. What do I want to do? Alright, there's this thing I've been ignoring. Let's take a peek, shall we, before it's too late? Alright. Each reason is yeah, I read that. Apply or enhance the penitence state. +1 to extraction of destiny. I need 40 candles. That's why they keep giving me candle left, right, and center. Convince them that the region is already prepared. So that's the state I need. So I need 40 candle at some point, but not necessarily right now. After your sharp rebuke, the regional committee ended session. It will meet again in a reasonable amount of time, Master. Good. Very good. So I would need to participate in those things, but hold on. Let us not go too fast. I need oleum to spread. And I need to extract some of those. Alright. A solitary broadcaster. This is one of the places mentioned by the traders in your palace. An old bunker that belonged to Bosco Torre and is now being used by Zoe's collaborator. When I get there, one of the rebels is talking on the radio. The rest of the place is a chaotic mess of paper, box, and useless military equipment. Poke around in the junk. A note for Ralph. I start to go through documents and boxes, and could this be our lucky day? On the table I found a sheet of paper with coordinates and next to them a handwritten notation. Ralph, we'll move our base of operation to here. I think we should pay a visit to the place, Master. Oh yes, we should, but not you, because you're not good enough for it. Well then. She's gonna try to strike here, which is fine. I mean, obviously, right? And who has never felt fascination while gazing into a fire? There are always fire this time of year, and this year is no exception. But look at the data. Are you going to deny that the figure this year is abnormally high? National alarm, a wave of arson. Alright. So we're making progress. This is moving this way, so this needs to do anything at all. Anything at all will do. Let's put down the evil eye. Wait. No, let's put down the evil eye. I said it. Why worry? It's just a couple of pieces of burnt toast. Right? Alright, you're terrible at everything, so don't touch anything. Go here and explore the Dan Brudek Elementary School, please. Oh yeah, I should have probably dealt with that first, shouldn't I? By doing this, perchance? Yeah, I should have probably done that, my bad. Illustrious President, Dan Brudek Elementary School. Of course, the great patron of your people had to have his homage. The classroom has the same look of poverty that it did in the time of President Ahmadi. Only two things have changed. Your portrait now looks preside over the classroom, and the library has been reduced to just one book. Literally only book. Revised version of the people of Santos, it says on the cover. Inside, many pages have been redacted or torn out. Your morality police have cancelled fragments of the Bible itself. Someone said that any form of censorship is the perfect mixture of mediocrity and arrogance. No offense, master. Sure, I'm not hurt by this. Probably. Alright, do this. So this is gonna spread a little bit, but it's also gonna come back. It's gonna go away very quickly, so everything's quite alright. No, my wife is doing things. The horror! Santos Island News Bulletin. The Messiah himself joined the latest vigil by his followers. People, our destiny is even closer to being fulfilled. Bye-bye. Your diary's been exposed. Santos Island Brothers, I have here the 1001 filthy sin of Zoe Lane. Well then, our people are paying no heed to the slanderous rumor about Santos. Praise the Lord. Sure. Now you can go up there and get all the stuff I could not get from anywhere else. Let's go. And you? Well, I don't know. I guess level this up first. Sharp weapon, digital, zombie miracle snake, magic kiss, ankle, energy mineral accident enemy. I would guess accident? Probably. Yeah. And I have honestly no idea what the other might be. The sad news are cool. It was a very old key. According to a recent survey, 8 out of 10 citizens believe in black magic, curses, and other evil spell. Well done. And this is progressing a little bit, so that's good. Also this. 1 to agent stealth. This might not actually be too bad. Plus 10 to a legend's value. Nah, the spy one. I'll give it to you. Boom. So you can be even better at doing the thing you do. And you're doing nothing. What do I want you to do? how about you go and explore this place some more? Yeah. Oh. Missionary of your word, a group of followers want to go around the island spreading the word about the Grace Ascension amongst the more reticent member. Give us this necessary mean and we'll help you prepare your people. They send, they await your decision. I'm probably gonna need 40 candle again or something. Animal farm, the clean perimeter of the stacked wood, the jeep track on the dirt road. It may have been abandoned at one time, but now it's anything but. When I approach, I see that next to the house, which has a smoke coming from its chimney, there's a locked shed. Break into the shed. Heresy in the classroom. I break the padlock. Inside, I found a classroom with an enormous stack of books on a wide variety of subjects. Biology, mathematics, history, philosophy. For some time, the rebels have been teaching the children heretical material that you yourself prohibited, Master. Prohibited knowledge. The rebels are filling children's heads with dangerous ideas, and your people should know that. I don't know about that, but maybe. And you? South Bakua Field. The Valley of God. I talked to a volunteer who works on the old tobacco field. They say that just the smell of Bacoa can make you sick, but for believers, this fruit smells like divinity and glory. And then she pauses to cough and wipes the purple dust off her lips. Well then. Now. Figuring this out? Probably a good idea, right? Let's do that. Also, this. Yeah. Sounds about good. Because this, they don't actually stack, so I could have slapped this here and no problem would have arisen for such a decision. Well, a solitary broadcaster. I have a hard time climbing down the ladder into the bunker. All those years in the machine have left my joint rusty, Master. Inside, one of Zoe's collaborators is using the radio. The rest of the room are heaped with documents and junk left behind by Bosco's guerrilla fighter. Well, listen to radio conversation, shall we? Concern, father-in-law. A voice comes out the loudspeaker. Tell my daughter that the evacuation plan remain in effect. She just need to hang on a little while longer. It's Roberto Lane, the wealthy businessman and father of your wife Zoe. The rebels have broken the lockdown you decreed for the island, and the worst part is that we don't know when it happened, Master. Contact with the outside world. Zoe has contacted Mexico and broken your rule. Let's make the people of Santos hate her for it. Wow, all of this stuff cost a lot. 816? Man. Alright, well. I think I got enough dirt on her. I should probably work towards, you know, getting the good stuff like this or this. Let's get some roots, shall we? Extract this for 2 cycles. It should be quite alright. Yes, good. Now it spreads. Half the cost of preparing the people in the Ascension Committee. Do I want to do that? The effect is unpredictable, but this... Let's do it. The group has traveled all over the island to convince the most skeptical inhabitant about the Great Ascension, Master. Cool. Well, now you're here. Go explore this place, please. Since it's spreading here, might as well use that, right? Aha, husband of mine, I beg you again to stop what you're doing. There's still time to turn back. How I miss the old days, Santos. In our native Mexico, when we shared a beautiful dream inspired by God, or at least that's what I believed. Tell me, don't you miss our home and our family life? Husband, don't you miss your own children? Demand that she cancel the uprising. Demand that she return your children. Well, I think he would go more with this. I don't think he actually cares about his children, or her for that matter. I think he has a mission and he's gonna see it through. Don't try to fool me, my treacherous Delilah. If you don't want to keep going, stop your group of conspirators once and for all. I promise to be fair when it comes time to judge you, and it met out more than deserved punishment. It's useless to try to reason with you, Santos, so I give up. You leave us with no choice but to keep going, and now with even more energy and momentum if possible. We'll speak again, husband. And it had no effect. I thought it would have a negative effect for me, but I guess not. Okay, good. Yes. Old City. Well, Ascension Plaza. The preparation for the Great Ascension has been underway for months, and this is going to be its main staging ground. Everything is nearly ready. The gigantic cross, the sound system, the tents, the distribution stalls. Isn't it exciting to know how close your people are to consummating their destiny, Master? I guess it is whatever you said. Probably. Right? The influence of the full moon or the marauder in the forest. I don't have enough oleum for either of these. Right, then what do I need for that? I need more. I always need more, don't I? So I can't place these because I don't have enough. There, that should help a little bit. What to do? I guess I can go to a follower's vigil. I mean, I'm not gonna read this again. They always say the same thing, so let us not worry about it too hard, I suppose. And let's try to get more candles, since it's gonna be a very important thing to have. Also, more oleum now. Good, good. Then I can level up a bunch of legend. Alright. Heat. Yeah, I think it's heat. It is heat. Good. They just wanted to see the world burn. How I understand them, the government finally reacted to the wave of fire. We will allocate additional funds to monitor possible criminal act, state the head of the security department. Well then. Now. Magic? I think magic is the thing we learned here, so let's go. Magic! No reason for alarm. Anyone can have a bad day. My life's a disaster. I've been having a bad time for a while now. Do you think someone has been practicing witchcraft on me? I don't know. And now? We get Jimmy, of course we do. During this mission, one of our most valuable agents will help you. I don't know about that. And he can't level up and he has very shitty stats. Well then. I don't know how helpful it's gonna be, but got a feeling not very much. Alright. Well, Jimmy, congratulations. You are on exploration duty forever. Alright. Boom. Done. Right? Rumors against Santos. Zoe's people have now infiltrated every stratus of island society, and their ideas are spreading like wildfire. Like a virus, in the streets, in the markets, in the fields, the talk against the Messiah could harm us a great deal. Well, let's stop that, shall we? Zoe and her people not only insult God, they also corrupt our children. We've stifled the talk against the Messiah. The devil has been silenced. Right? Right. I might want some of that. Politics. I don't have an ungodly amount of oleum just yet. Alright. I'll take it. The Messiah himself has joined. Huzzah! Now, we need oleum. We need quite a lot of oleum. And oleum we will have. It would only take us a little time. Well then, well then, well then. Yeah, and that's the accession committee, but we need 40 candles for them, and I only got 9. And I have a boy here that doesn't really do much. I guess explore the landfield. Why not, right? Yeah, sounds about right. And I just got a whole bunch of oleum, so now we can do something. Which one do I want? I'm gonna take the Marauder in the Forest. Boom. These trees hide very ancient stories. We'll see about that. Good. Nice. Kapunanu. Neon Beach. The sea has brought what's left of the last raft some of your people used in their attempt to flee. Flimsy and primitive, these vessels always end up breaking apart in the current. There's no trace of the cadaver on the beach, master. Well then. Explore this, I guess. Oh, you're done too. Underground landfill. The vile metal. The machinery of the old mine has been shut down. What interest could these resources have for people that dreams of going through the gate of paradise? Now the abandoned tunnel served to store the waste product of the substance used to distill Bacoa master. It does indeed does the thing that it does to do. Yes, if you could make sense of what I just said, you're a champion. Let's do this for a singular cycle, why not? Aha. Somebody seemed to be having issues with me. We feel oppressed. The atmosphere of control, isolation, and censorship on Santos Island is seriously affecting some of your people. If you let the unrest grow unchecked, it could have serious consequences in the region, Master. Well, let us not do that. Close the power center in the region. I don't know what the power center is. So, yes. Alright. Past, subliminal danger, heat, terrorism, accident, amulet, family, gunpowder, savage, tradition, and scam. Well, they had very ancient things, so maybe traditions? Danger. Danger? Danger. Story of camper disappeared. The opposition demand more surveillance. The neighborhood The neighbors claim that they don't feel safe on rural trails and roads. Alright. Fair enough. Good. You're not the good one to do this, but... TVs. Somewhere. Maybe. Go unlock this, please. Yes, Neon Resort. The International Chronicle, the old foreign correspondent forgotten by his paper decades ago, is pouring himself whiskey at the pool. On this island, I've seen everything coup, revolution, counter-revolution, but this business about the Great Ascension is the most bizarre thing anyone has ever attempted. Well, we're doing it. I hope we know what we're doing here. But let's ask anyway. Know what? I might just join that ceremony, he answers wryly. I've been enjoying the rot gut whiskey they serve at this hotel for decades, so taking a swig of that purple juice might help me give up this bottle rat poison for good. Maybe. I don't know. Convince them that the Great Ascension will set them free. Alright, neutralize the event then. The promise of the Great Ascension has managed to diffuse your people's anger, Master. Good. Very good. The effect is unpredictable if I do nothing. So you go here and do that. You go up there and do this. I would like to have more dirt on her if I can. A dwelling of the Messiah. A tropical Vatican. The former presidential palace is now the dwelling of the Messiah, where your family and your closest collaborator have been living since taking Isla Verde. On its facade, the balcony from which the colonial authorities enjoyed the parade now offer an enviable view of Ascension Plaza. Explore the palace, go up the balcony. Let's go to the balcony. Looking down from the balcony, I feel like a president who has just won an election. Below my feet, the plaza hum with activities, with the people of Santos united and working together towards their inevitable destiny. There's no question, Master. Ascension Day will be remembered for decades all over the world. Cool. I have 580 oleum, so I can discover a new place, the only place left to discover. Alright, let's do that. Sounds good. Yes. A perfect hiding place. Following the coordinate we found, I reached the rebel base. Is of operation. It's camouflage inside one of the many bars closed by prohibition. Inside, amongst empty bottles of an old computer catches my eyes, and also a safe that appeared to still be in regular use. Explore the computer first. Correcting a mistake. I open a document in the word processor entitled Protocol for Leaving Isla Verde. It'll summarize it for you quickly, Master. The rebel are planning to repatriate all of your people and install Khadida, assassinated President Ahmadi's widow, as the head of government. Massive repatriation. The rebel want the people of Santos to leave the island, and what about your promised land? Well then. Well, keep going for that, I guess. Level you up. Pass, subliminal heat, accident, amulet, family. They don't feel safe on rural trail and roads. They don't feel safe. I mean, they don't feel safe is danger. You know what? It's stories of camper who disappear. Maybe the past? Yes! Alright. Stories of dark and primeval dangers. Look at what I found hanging from a tree. But what the hell is that? I have no intention of passing by there anymore. I've made up my mind. Alright, fair enough. Alright. People, you guys need to chill. Just for a little while, okay? I'm working on it, but I can't just pull it out immediately. To your sharp rebuke, regional comedy, reason, blah blah blah. And we are at +2 destiny extraction, isn't that cool? So now, you go and explore this place, please. Also this. I need either. So I should read this. Call to insurrection. Zoe and her people are organizing the most unruly inhabitants in this part of the island to rebel. Divide and conquer. Breaking the spiritual unity of the people of Santos could be a big blow to your interest, Master. That it could. That it could indeed. Refine all of this, please. Give me more. I need more. Good. That should do it. Emerald Coast is on fire. Port of Santos Island. As you order following the attempt by some of your people to raid it, the Promised Land is burning. After a year of iron control, this was the only modern ship left afloat in Isla Verde. No one will be able to use the port to flee the country now, Master. Well then. Good. Good. I can join the vigil again here? Yeah, sure, why not? Yes? Perfect hiding place. No doubt this bar, shuttered by prohibition, is a wonderful hiding place for Zoe and her confederates. We would never have thought that to look for them here. Surrounded by empty bottle, a prehistoric computer is still running, and near it I can see the small safe built into the wall. Break into the safe. You can do it. Yeah, you could do it. Santos in chain. I opened the box. Amongst the document inside, one catches my eyes. It's a letter from Mexico's Ministry of Justice. I guarantee you that the televangelist Santos will be tried for fraud and kidnapping as soon as he is returned to the country. It reads, "It seemed that Zoe and her people have planned for you, Master. Handover of Santos. Zoe wants to put the Messiah in the hands of the Mexican and justice system. Your follower will never allow it." Well then. So how much do we have? So 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need one more. So if I do this once, I'm good. And also, you were about to call for an insurrection, but not anymore, you won't. And there it is. The insurrection is gone. Isn't that nice? Be happy because the attempted satanic rebellion in the region has been struck down. Good. I am also low on oleum, which is not good. Not good at all. Abductees or astral journey. Which one do I want? I'm gonna go with astral journey because why not? They say it's just a thin silver cord. Do they now? Do they say such things? This. Well, I don't know, actually. My life's a disaster. I've been having bad time for a while now. Do you think someone has been practicing witchcraft on me. But that's magic. That's the hint for magic, rather. According to a recent survey, 8 out of 10 citizens believe in black magic, curse, and other evil spell. Would that be... Sharp weapon is not necessarily true. Digital has no connection. Nope. Miracle maybe, but it's kind of the reverse of a miracle. Snake kiss mineral energy ankle. I don't understand this one, it's weird. Enemy. Enemy maybe? Yes! Alright, cool. There are gaze that kills. Okay. Patient in a psychiatric hospital leaps to his death. According to his sons, the victim was obsessed with the idea of being under the influence of a terrible curse. Alright. Well, I'm happy I was able to figure it out. It boosted my thing a huge amount. Or at least it feels that way. Yes. Oleum pump right here. I almost forgot about that. Yes. Internment and re-education camp. A day at the race. Under your government, the old racetrack finally has a stable use. It's now an internment center for the more unruly inhabitants. Inside, the inmates sleeps or walk on the track while a gaggle of armed guard entertain themselves noisily. I'd say that they're betting. Observe the inmate or observe the guard. Inmates. There are no tents at the racetracks, so the inmates sleep outdoors. There's also no infirmary or school, even though there are several children confined here. In reality, I'd say that this is not a re-education center, but rather a prison camp. But as Jesus abhors such practice, I must be completely mistaken, Master. At least you're having a sense of humor about this, Jimmy. I love it. Let's keep exploring the place. Yes, I'll participate and gain a bunch of candles. Yes, I was here. As your leader, I am awesome. Globes. We must have them. Do you? No, you do not. Well then. Well, what do I have here? I have no oleum whatsoever. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? And also I'm gonna need some vision. I have 3, that should be enough for that one. Well. I don't have oleum. Well, let's get some of those then. Yeah. Spying on the airwave. A few weeks ago, we discovered a radio channel Zoe and her follower used to communicate. It's a shame that up to now, all the important information has been expressed in code. Even so, we could invest a little more time in listening to them, in case someone slip up and says more than they should. Monitor the channel. Peccata minuta. After hours of listening, I write down some information that could be useful to us. It's just a few stray comments and gossip about the rebels' criticism, tension, envy. Nothing important, but it's a handful of a little secret that we can use to sully their image, Master. No secret, it seemed that the rebel also commits sins. Let's tell that to our people. Yeah. Alright, so what do I need exactly? I need oleum, I need TVs, and I have enough candles. Alright. Well then. You need to be digging around because you're very good at that. And we really badly would need some oleum now. So go up in here. Yes. Where's blood? Blood is over yonder. Blood extraction, please. There is a reason to my madness, worry not. Also this. Fire Soul Market Closet, Numbers Dream Balcony, REM, Mountain Surprise Torn Cat. Well, I'm gonna say Dream because it seems good. Soul as well is probably one of them. But what would be the last one? I don't know. Surprise, perhaps? Maybe. They say it's just a thin silver cord that keeps us bound to the real world. And suddenly I see my own body lying on the bed and I'm floating above it. I've never been so afraid. Everybody's doing something good. Yes, give me the resources. I love them all. Yes. Food market. Junk economy. Economy collapse has led to closure of the food market, and all that's left are empty stalls and pile of garbage. This place now serve as a meeting place for opportunists working in the black market. Hey you, a woman calls out to me. I have something that might interest you. Well, approach the black market here. I have milk, diapers, vitamins, and antibiotics, the woman whispers to me, and then her tone changes and she speaks to me like someone who knows they have a treasure in their hands. Know how many children have died lately from the fevers? Hunger and poverty has always been excellent for making money, master. Well then, go explore this place and you level up. I didn't turn this around, but it's fine. Spoilers, I guess. A headless world. I grew old and my enemy multiplied. Power makes you an attractive target. And then one night, some rebel rose up and decapitated me. My head was displayed on a pike, my mouth and eyes sewn shut, and facing away from the sea. Well, he actually came back to life as a person. Oppression. Chain that fit you like a second skin. Well then. And that's pretty spicy too. Pretty good. And it fits very well here. Boom. Obsession. There we go. Good stuff. So you level up. What is it though? Amulet? Amulets! Those are amulets, aren't they? Maybe? I don't know. Because those aren't really amulet, are they? They're talismans of sorts. No. How about this one? Found hanging from a tree. What the hell is that? I have no intention of passing by there anymore. I've made up my mind. Maybe they are amulets. Maybe this is what this is hinting at. Risk it for the biscuits. Yes. They are amulets. What you know? For your safety, never step off the trail. Okay. We spend the night in the cursed forest in disguise. You jerks are sick in the head. Well, if they're having fun like this, why not? You know? Oh, well that seems spicy. What's up with that? Well, I don't really need any stats for my agent. 50 oleum though, that's pretty damn good. Now, what's up with that? An ambush in the hospital. Some of your followers infiltrated the secret meeting of Zoe's supporter and then surreptitiously locked them in and set fire to the hospital. Well, that's excessive. The action was a disaster. Your rival got away and destroyed the hospital. Is and destroying the hospital is going to affect your support across the region. Yes, it is. Well then. Spread fear, spread. Oh yes, good, good. Thank you very much. Go deal with that, please. Thank you as well. I've forgotten why I did that, but I did it with a very, very good reason. Trust me. Believe. Also you. This. Yep. And this. For a few cycles, I guess. Yeah, I'm right on that. Port District. Prohibition. Gods hate drunkard, the former owner of one of the island's many shuttered bars, says to me, sarcastically, the prohibition law imposed by your government required them to close immediately. See, under Bosco we could still have a good time, he laments as he hands me a poster he has just ripped off his facade. Read the poster, Tom. Poster. This is the text of the poster. And God said, be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor adulterers, nor homosexual, nor drunkards shall inherit the kingdom of God. 1 Corinthians 6, 9, 10. The sale and consumption of alcoholic beverages shall be penalized with permanent confinement in the re-education center at the racetrack. Well, isn't that all fun? Alright. Dream, right? Probably. Yeah, good. And you're ready to are you ready to explore the other side? Afraid that one day I won't be able to return to my body, and what then? I'm about to lose my mind. Okay then. Now. Your rival lose funds. In both cases, so that's good. Blame Zoe for the fire and call her a terrorist or call her a satanist. Increase the value of each of your information fragment by 1. So those are information fragments. That would be pretty good actually. Double the impact of all action on the occult center. Nah, I'm good. This one. So we need more blood. All the way down here. You only extract 3. That sucks. Oh wait, but I have this. So we should extract more than 3? Should extract 5, I think. Shouldn't he? I don't know. Well, let's read what she's saying, right? We must cancel the ascension. Zoe's follower want to convince your people to stop the great ascension ceremony. Spoiling the party. What if your rival made your followers see that the ascension isn't such a good idea? Well, what about it? Brothers, the rebel plan to sell the Messiah for 30 pieces of silver. The ire of God will fall upon them. Hallelujah, the greatest ascension is still going forward. The rebel is not blocked the will of God. Isn't that cool? Santos, I won't attempt to dissuade you again. I've accepted that God's will is for one of us to leave this island in defeat. I just want to make you see before that happens the unforgivable error you're making. I've shared a bed with you all these years, husband. And I've heard you speak many times in your sleep, in the middle of the nightmares, of that satanic and infernal machine that has been slowly devouring you. Santos, whatever that unknown force may be, are you aware that you've ended up being a puppet of its evil and cruelty? I mean, ignore or refuse. I'm gonna ignore, I guess. You never understood anything, Zoe. How it pains me to realize that now. You spied on me in my sleep. You're weak, cowardly, and nosy. But I accept my part of the blame. I never should have confided my innermost thought to a simple-minded tramp. I've been your confidant and your right hand leading the people of Santos. Without me, you never would have gotten this far. I don't know about that. But know what? Your insults can't hurt me anymore. The man I married succumbed to temptation and died after being consumed by his demonic side. And now I see only a madman who we must stop at all cost. Well then. Good, isn't it? What did I need here? Blood. I'm on it. Yeah, let's participate. Why not? Candles. Lots of candles. So now, for those things, I need TVs or candles. I have candles, but I ain't got no TVs. That's a little bit of a pickle, isn't it? Well, Jimmy, your usefulness has come to an end. Well, I don't know. It's not like I don't want to use them for anything, it's just that I have an idea. So am I having this backward? Are the destinies that we talk about these things? Oh no, this is destiny specifically. I see. So what's the other one that's around here that I could get? Information fragment. And is information something specific, or am I just like... No, it's not something specific, so it must be a group of them. I see. So I should swap out one of these for like this. Because it's way better in this region to do that. Let's change it. So I can have good old Jimmy just mine this stuff endlessly. Yeah. I mean, he's useless for everything else, so might as well let him do something cool. Oleum pump. I almost didn't see it. I only have 300 oleum though. It's not much. But she's almost down. And I have almost all of the things that take her down. I just need to implement this somewhere. Right here is perfectly fine. You go get them. I think we need 16 actually. And then I am missing one. I have enough blood. Yeah, let's go. Santos Island, now new bulletin board. Zoe Lane's terrorist group has destroyed our hospital. Only God knows what the next bloody strike will be. Yeah, I guess so. So... do I extract more of this? Doesn't appear to be. How about the other one like this? You know what? There it is. Now, what do I need? I'm gonna need some vision to finish that, but I think I got enough. Really, what I need is just to spread fear more. That's all I need to do. And to do this, I have a few more legend I can work with. Just a few. I have 2 of them, actually. Which one would be the best one? I think this one might be good to put here. Yes, it would. So the influence on the full moon is gonna go right here. And the other one down here, I guess? Nah, that doesn't work. It kind of overlap with this one. That's no bueno. No bueno at all. But this one doesn't. Nice. Now the fear spreads. Well, I just need oleum, so I can have him extract this stuff forever. Yeah, sounds good. For now, might as well. Yes, good, very good. Yes, yes, yes. And now, what would be the last thing here? Surprise, I guess? Because it didn't happen on purpose. No. No, no, no. I don't see why. No and no. Alright, it's the only one that's left. And I was right. Good. Very good. When your sanity hangs by a thread. I don't know if I go to purgatory or hell during my trance. I just know that it's a horrible and demented place. You don't say. Alright. Get me more oleum, please. There we go. Good, good. No oleum pump here. That's my mistake. Oh. Well, now we have... Oh, we have a casual 1300. That's cool. Where did I want to slap this one? It's not down here. It's up here, right? Yeah, it's up here. Yeah, it is up here. Good. The influence of the full moon. The night is the time for lovers' serenity and peace of mind. Or is it? Yes! Oh yeah, now it's hitting 100. And here we're not quite there yet, but if I put any copies of anything down here, I'm pretty good. How about here? 98. It does not appear to be spreading anymore. Alright, so you go here. Yes. You go here. Yes. Aha. That might help, actually. It might help. Because if I put this on you... I believe that if you hit 10, you can probably get an extra resources out of things. Oh, I'm at max. Oh, I didn't know there was a maximum. Alright. Well, wait for that one, I guess, until this is done, suppose. And we're gonna need blood, which is extracted from here, so go get them. Yeah, go get a bunch of blood. Alright. So now, convince them that the region is already prepared. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Sento's people in the region are already prepared for the Great Ascension, and they are waiting for your final signal, Master. Good. So now I have one region that's ready for it. I'm still gonna need to do more, but so far so good. So now I have only one last one that I can put down. And where could I put it down to? Not here. Down here actually wouldn't be too bad. So let's do that. Boop. There it is. And now we need some vision. Oh, wait. Hop. There it is. I have joined them. Somewhat. Jimmy, keep extracting. We need more of them. I'm assuming we're gonna need more of them anyway. Oh, I'm gonna use all of it immediately. Alright. Oh yeah, I might want to... Santos checkmate. Zoe could reveal one of your greatest secrets. It is possible that she knows something about the machine. The naked truth. The Messiah is being assisted by dark forces, and your followers could abandon you if they find out about them. But they won't. Because she's gone. Now we only have to worry about the children of M, I think. I hope we're gonna learn exactly who the children of M are, right? We're leaving the island, Santos. My father has sent a small boat, which is ready to pick us up at the secret point on the coast. It's useless for you to try to follow us. But don't think we're defeated. We'll be back as soon as we can, this time with armed reinforcement, and we'll overthrow your rule of terror. I just hope we get back in time to avoid the final chapter of all this madness. We'll meet again, husband. Go ahead, flee this island. I won't put up any resistance. And do you know why? Because the Great Ascension is going to happen, and you won't be here to prevent it. All of this is preordained. Of course, we'll meet again, Zoe. Because you are my Judas and my cross. But when you come back, it will be too late, and my people will have passed through the gates of paradise. Well, good. I guess. Yeah, missionary of your word. Prepare people and sit in right decision. We'll do that. I almost forgotten about them, so that's good that the game reminded me of it. Yes, level this up. Gunpowder, highway, darkness, blind, parasite, chemical, military, mind, hypnosis, storm, madness, accidents. What could it be? Darkness? It's a full moon though, so it's when it's the least dark. But it's still happening at night. Madness? Madness. Madness. Madness! It works. The sweet parentheses of sleep and tranquility. You know what's happening tonight, don't you? Look, I still remember how the police station filled up with nutcase the last time. The boss wants all of us on duty today. Alright. Oh, you're doing nothing. My bad. Vision. Go get him. Yes. Once again, reduce the cost of preparing the people by half in the Ascension Committee. Okay. Boom. Done. All over the island, convince the most skeptical inhabitant about the Great Ascension Master. Good, very good. I have slapped down all of my legends. So that's good. We are low on blood, so let's get more. He can extract 5 now? I thought he could only extract 3 before. Well then, give me 10 of them, please. Ah, they're here for the last time. Because we're gonna take him out eventually. We just have to. Oh, well. The children of M, they're back. Not for long, though. Lewd Archive. Start incursion. And then level this up. The abductees. At first, there are just a few lights over the field. Aliens. I didn't even read anything else. First thing I saw aliens, like, yep. Then they start filling the sky. Nights for making contact. Even invoke our brothers in the sky. Strange day. Are you people crazy? Why don't we don't know if those beings are friendly or friend of foes. It's true. They could be complete a-holes. You never know. Alright, you. This one first. Yes. Go visit the Ascension Committee. Again, I said I'm not gonna read them again because it's always the same thing. Maya's legacy. In a dark storeroom, I discovered what the children of M called the Lewd Archive. A gigantic cabinet with hundreds of locked drawers. A metal plate says the following. My Lewd Archive number 257. Could she have collected everything in there? And how many of these archives could there be, Master? I don't know, but break into the cabinet and let's find out. Maybe. The machine's memory. Inside one of the boxes, I found hundreds of documents that talk about our machine, its masters, its campaign, the manipulation and fear created throughout history. The archive as a whole is an anthology of our activities. I grab a handful of paper and leave, knowing that I'm leaving tons more behind. Document from the Lewd Archive. They still got thousands of them, but destroying the one we stole from their archive will weaken them. That it will. Alright. Secret chamber. I wanna know. I probably shouldn't, but I wanna know. Alright. I feel if madness involved hypnosis and mind, probably it's not gonna touch it. Gunpowder? I see a gun here. I don't know, I don't have an idea. Probably darkness, but... Gunpowder work? Huzzah! Except for when the full moon comes out, that is. It was as if the moon took control of me. I couldn't help myself. These were the murder suspect's only statement immediately following his arrest. Alright. So we are at 96% right here. And it shouldn't progress any further, I don't think. I don't know. Mausoleum of the Fallen Hero. Using the key the twin brother gave us, I got into a white marble room with hundreds of niches containing the ash of the Children of M volunteers fallen in battle. There's a letter on the floor for Agent Lila. Appear on the envelope. Everything indicate that they've been waiting for us, Master. Read the letter. The machine will be defeated. I read the message signed by Maya Lewd herself. The machine will be defeated. I don't know if today or tomorrow or in 100 years, but it will be defeated. Because reason and justice are on our side, and so for every new machine a new Zeppelin will emerge, and for every new master a new Maya Lewd will be born. Well then, that was interesting for sure. And now it only costs 10. Good, good. Let's move the plan ahead, won't we? Well, we got that, so that's good. Oh, I don't have absolute fear here, that's why. Well then, what are we missing? That could help. Yeah, that one could be good. That one could also be good. I don't need too much of anything, actually. This one probably gonna have the biggest impact. Maybe? I can put 2 of them down, it doesn't matter too hard, but it's gonna work. Alright. You're 100, you're gonna be 100, you're 100, and you're gonna be 100 now. Alright. So that's everything. We're ready for the end game now. So what will we do right now and right here? Well, you go talk to them. You never know. Then we need, what was it? We need roots. Where did I put these? Right here. And we need a healthy few of these. 12 might be enough. Let's go with 16. A little bit more never hurts, right? I don't need to participate. This one's cool. Should I activate this? Maybe I should. Once again, reduce the cost of preparing the people by half in the Ascension Committee. Yeah, do that. We got plenty of oleum. We don't care none. Alright. Now, what do we do? I'm gonna probably need some more vision, because I'm still leveling up this. Blood, I think I'm okay for a little while. Go get me some vision, please. Just one should do it. Then you can get me what? I mean, we're pretty much heading for success here. There is nothing I need. I didn't put an oleum pump here. I'm a crazy person. Let's go. There it is. 350. Good. I feel like we kind of blasted through this one. But now that I'm looking at the time, it's actually taking a hot minute. Alright, extract TVs just for fun. And I'll figure this one out, I guess. Well. Ooh. The Call of Destiny. Gather round, brothers. Now is the time for the ultimate sacrifice for the Lord. I mean, we know where this is heading, don't we all? Yeah, go talk to them, please. Aha, we have reached 100%. Well, let's see what this has in store for us now, won't we? One-way ticket to heaven. We'll take off from the promised land, headed for the gates of paradise. I mean, we know what they're doing, right? They're drinking the Kool-Aid. The not good one. Sure, why not? It's like it's not like I don't have much oleum at all or anything. Also this. Aliens, so let's see. Amulet, sweet mutation, experiment, flights. Asphalt, ghost, cosmic, wood, hot dog, and submarine. I would say cosmic, cause aliens? Makes sense, right? And my other guess for the last one would probably be experiments. Maybe. Let's try. And I was correct for that one. Until a halo envelop you and you disappear. he himself told me that they took him, examined him, and inserted probe in his body. He's traumatized. They were merciless. Yep. Yes, let's do it. It only cost 5 candles now. I have 40 of those things on the side. Alright, let's see the next one then. The apocalypse according to Santos. Rejoice, drink, and give thanks to our Messiah. Maybe this juice thing doesn't kill you. It's a poison, isn't it? I think we learned that last time. Well, I really ain't got nothing to do here. Except wait. I don't know, man. Just do this, I guess. Also this, can I? I can. Well then. The machine has a mechanism. Whoever controlled the machine controlled the world. Preacher Santos present. A formula for fear exists, and whoever knows it has the power to bend any human to their will. Who has never dreamed of sitting at his control? I don't know. But we got him. Are we gonna see their blimp go down? You have neutralized the children of M's message in this region. Good. Very good. Well then. Oh. You've managed to defeat our brigade. Oh, that's an unpleasant noise that you're making. You managed to defeat our brigade, Santos, but Mailude's children are too numerous to count. You can be sure that our path will cross again, if the machine itself hasn't finished you off first. Mailude opened her eyes and managed to escape this hell, so there's still hope for you. End of the communication. Well then. It has exploded. I didn't look at it well, but it has exploded. Well, good. Sure, why not? We're getting ready for it. We are literally waiting for the Ascension Committee to show up. That's all we're waiting for. That's it. What did we learn last time? Moon to control of me. Spec only statement of... Well... Hypnosis? Maybe? Although madness kind of explained that. I still feel like darkness, but that doesn't feel right. Accident? What? Hypnosis. Yes! Bad moon rising. I can assure you that the unconscious minds of some people are altered under certain astronomical circumstances. Come on, those are just parascientific delusion. Does the moon influence our behaviors? Maybe. Who knows? Well... Just... Haha, finally it's here. We can finish the game. Yes. Good. We have so many candles, it's stupid. Alright. The Ascension Committee has come, and our people are prepared. Let's do it. Done. A final prayer. I've done everything you asked me to do, Lord. Has he now? Well, we've done it! Mission 4-4, Great Ascension. After successfully taking part in the ceremony of the Ascension, all of Santos' people have passed through the gates of paradise. Well then. Let's see how it's gonna get messed up for him. Congratulations, Santos. I'm breathless. I can't remember an ending this intense and dramatic in all the years I've been at the service of the machine. Consummatum est. My work is done, and all has been consummated, just as our celestial Father commanded. I've merely been an instrument in his hand. Now, don't be so modest. You've directed a fascinating final act. Led by their Messiah, the people of Santos have achieved their promised and long-awaited destiny. A real shame that in the end their kingdom was not of this world. Now let's see what God has in store for you as the epilogue to your story. Tell me, Santos, after all that happened, aren't you concerned about your own destiny? Concern? I've known my fate since long before I met you, Killian. I have drunk the Baccaua juice with the rest of my flock with pleasure, but I know that God has reserved a send-off for me worthy of a Messiah. I don't know what to think. What normally happens at this point is that the master of the machine begs and pleads for their lives. But you're telling me that you already knew how all this was going to end for you? And even so, you decided to go forward with your wish? Of course, it's all part of the divine plan. What do you think the rebels will do when they return and see that their family member and friend have left for paradise? I already told you, Zoe and her people are my Judas, and they will also be my cross. You know, Santos, I suddenly have the irritating certainty that you've been 2 steps ahead of me this whole time. Enough talking. Now let's allow God to welcome to heaven the Redeemer, the Savior, the anointed one. It's a hard word. And may my sacrifice be the closing of the most beautiful story of love and faith humanity has ever known. You're crazier than I could have ever imagined, Santos. But you know that nothing makes me happier than granting your wishes. So go ahead, let's see the end of your story.
A child of abandonment, fanaticism, and guilt. Little Santos's future couldn't have been bleaker. What destiny could have awaited someone with no roots, no past, and not even a last name? But when you're nobody and have nothing to lose, the only limits are those set by heaven. So, Santos ended up leading all his people there, dragging them down a dark path from which there was no turning back. Today, at last, the Messiah's journey is over. And Santos may not be going to rest in peace in paradise, according to his plan after all. But, on the other hand, he'll be stuck in the purgatory of our machine for so long that he'll have more than enough time to make amends for each and every one of his sins. Isn't that right, Agent Santos?
Yes, Master.
And as for you, traveler, I hope you've enjoyed all our stories. The sad and lonely Jen, the trembling and broken Jimmy, the mystical and demented Santos. You can't deny that we've had a high time together.
All that we had.
And who knows, maybe you've learned something useful in all this. And if that isn't the case, remember that these old gears are waiting for a new master. Would you like to be the next one? Well, you know what you have to do. Close your eyes, concentrate, and make a wish. We'll know how to find you. Until next time.
Yay! So good! But it's the end of the game. There's nothing more for me to be done. That is almost sad because I really had a blast with this game. I really had a ton of fun. Good old people, we've found them all. Some of them I have never taken, so I never got them. I think the cartographer, I must have had her once at least, didn't I? Well, it's all fine. But that's the end of this series. And, well, I don't know. The next game I'm waiting for right now is Alan Wake 2, which is gonna come very soon. But I'm gonna call it quits right here. So like always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've been enjoying this series with me. That was a blast to play this. And if you could, like always, press all of the good buttons under this video, that could help me out a great deal. And with all that said, I bid you a glorious day, and I hope to see you in whatever I play next. Bye bye.